of you would like to follow the path you've always dreamed of? Show hands. Our speaker, Janita Poi, a wellness advocate, and after spending 20 years in corporate America, decided to pivot her career and follow her new path to empower women to thrive through well-being. She's impacted thousands through her coaching, workshops, conferences, podcasts, volunteer work, and wellness programs. One thing you might not know is that since Janita was younger, she wanted to perform, whether it be through singing, dancing, or acting. And even though she followed another path, she still made it to the stage, putting herself in the spotlight so that she can positively impact the lives of others. Please, stand to your feet. Join me in welcoming Janita Poi.
Como una flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú, se marchitó. I've always wanted to be on a stage like this, in front of thousands of people like you, singing, acting, or even dancing. But you know what? My mom, she had other dreams for me. My mom is a very old-fashioned lady, and she didn't approve for me to have a non-traditional career. But, that's not the story that I came here to tell you. However, it's Saturday, I'm Latin, and I'm opening the showcase, so I wanted to sing, right? At the beginning of 2023, I visualized myself on a big stage like this, wearing a black dress, talking in front of thousands of people. I can hear them laugh. I can see them crying. I feel how inspired they are just by looking at me talking in a big stage. So what do you do when you visualize yourself on a big stage? What do? Well, you go and buy the black dress, right? Of course, and that's what I did. Today, I am gonna show you 3 steps that are gonna help you follow the path that you always dream of. Thoughts, emotions, and actions. The way we think determines the way we feel. The way we feel determines the way we act. And the way we act determines our future and the path you always dream of, everything that you wanted to achieve. I love this phrase. Whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right, from Henry Ford. Everything that you believe becomes your reality. If you want to achieve something, first you have to believe it. And that's why I'm going to start with your thoughts. And that's the T in T. Okay, so it's a very simple acronym so you can remember and you can live it. And remember that at the end, I'm going to give you a guide, a free guide, so you can download and start following your path. Who has a dream here? Yes. Who has a dream that haven't materialized yet? Me too. But I'm here today with you. So your thoughts becomes your reality. Everything you think, everything you say becomes a reality. So this is what's happening. When you have a thought, it has to be a clear thought. Well, let's say you want to go somewhere, right? You go to the car, you put the GPS. You need to know where you are, and you gotta be specific on what you are. And I'm gonna tell you the consequences of not being specific. When I came here to get my MBA so many years ago, I said to myself, oh, I have a dream. I wanna live with a couple. I mean, that was my dream. I wanted to live with a couple. I was not very specific. I mean, what I meant, I wanted, to have a boyfriend, move in together, and live together, basically, right? So what happened? I just say I wanted to live with a couple. I ended up living with my brother and his wife. It was not what I expected. And you know what? I think it has to do with the fact that I wasn't as specific. And maybe, I don't know, maybe because I was speaking English, I wanted to be with a couple. And I have to tell you something before I keep going. Do you know Sofia Vergara? Yeah. Do you know Modern Family? Yeah. Well, she said to her husband at some point, do you know how smart I sound in Spanish? Well, I sound very smart in Spanish, but sometimes, when I speak English, it doesn't come that way. So, okay, you're laughing there. I love that. Then, it's perfect. I have a thought in my head. But remember that I told you the way we feel, the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act, right? So your emotions are important. You have to think your thought, and you have to deeply feel all the emotions associated with that thought. The emotions make your dream come alive. So when in the story of my dress, right, of my black dress being on a stage, it's not only that I felt the people, that I saw myself on a black stage with a black dress. It was that I had the emotion. And it's not only that I felt, what you were feeling right now, that I saw you crying and laughing. No, I saw myself and I felt the pride, I felt the joy, I felt all the emotions inside. So that was really important for me. But of course, it doesn't matter if you dream about it, if you feel it. What do you have to do? You have to take action. And that's the A in T. I love Tony Robbins. He says, you have to take massive action. I love that guy. So when you take actions are the bridge between your internal world and your external reality. So you need to take actions to make your dreams come true. So I'm going to ask you for 30 seconds, stand up. All right. I invite you to close your eyes if you want to. Breathe in and breathe out. And I invite you to visualize that dream that you have, that it hasn't materialized. Is it writing a book? Is it losing the weight? Is it being on a stage and singing just like me? Whatever it is. And I invite you to feel all the emotions, feel the joy, feel the happiness, everything. Smile and feel it like if you're right there. You can open your eyes. And I'm going to invite you to think about one thing that you can do today to be closer to your dreams and make your dreams come true. You can sit down. I'm going to tell you, before I finish, remember that I got you 3 things that are going to help you become the person that you want to be, to fulfill your dreams. T, thought, a clear thought, specific. Remember my story. You don't want the couple thing. E, emotions, the joy, the happiness, everything. And A, the actions. You need to take the actions. And I have the guide for you, so remember to download that. But because we're talking about dreams, I wanted to tell you a final story. You know Jim Carrey? He's an actor. He's a famous actor. And he's very huge on visualization. He was interviewed by Oprah many, many years ago. And he said, I don't do voices, so don't hold anything against me, please. Well, I wrote myself a check for $10 million. Oh, don't laugh. I told you I don't do voices, right? I wrote myself a check for $10 million. And I placed it in my wallet. And I left it there for years. And then I got a call. This is like this. You know what I'm talking about, Mark. And then I got a call. And I got the part for Dumb and Dumber. I'm going to ask you something. How much you think he got paid for that movie? $10 Exactly. That's how you make your dreams come true. And that's how he made the new path in his life. So, this girl at the beginning, and this girl who's standing here today, became this amazing woman that you can see right now. And she has been not only in a stage with her black dress, but in many stages. And it was not about the black dress, it was about helping people, guiding people, making them healthier, happier in my path, just because I follow my dream and I'm making my dream come true. And I want to tell you something. You have everything that you need inside of you. If you believe it, if you put the actions, if you feel your emotions. And maybe you're being called to do something. And maybe what you're stopping yourself from doing is serving the people that are waiting for you. Remember, this is your life. This is your moment. Take the detour and follow the path you've always dreamed of. Thank you.
We did not know that you were going to be serving the tea this morning, young lady.
I know.
How you feel?
Oh my God, amazing. Amazing. I did
Did she
good.
do amazing? It's good. It's good. So we'll do a quick round of feedback to make sure that we keep everything on time. Great energy.
I
Great
didn't
story.
have the watch didn't start.
And the clock didn't
The
start,
clock
but you
didn't start.
still landed on time. Look at practice.
Okay, good.
Look at practice. Come on. Mr. Brown?
Excellent energy. I have so many good points here. Opening with a song, immediate audience engagement, 5 stars. Humor in the first 48 seconds, wonderful. And you used humor when an unexpected slide showed up, you blew right by it. Some people freak out, oh no, wrong slide, sorry. No, you just had humor and you went right through it. You didn't say, how many of you? You asked, show of hands, who has a dream? Little nuance there. How many demands a number? You did not do that. Handled it very, very well. I love the couple's humor, and your emotion was so expressive. Your transitions from T to E to A, wonderful. Couple of ideas for you. Consider using the stage to create scenes. So, for example, you and your mom were talking, it was over there in your past, and say, when mom told you this, don't do that, just be traditional. But use the stage to point out the progress in your life to your success. One more thought for you. Practice the power of the pause. You drop some wisdom today, let that baby sink in, and then progress. One more thought for you. I absolutely enjoyed that Jim Carrey story. One of the tasks of a good presenter is to find out what's good, what's great, and what's best. So experiment with this. Consider moving that Jim Carrey story as the last point you make under the thoughts that you have. That way you end more powerfully on your story, which you did. A clear call to action, and the photographs were the social proof that what you say you have lived. You aren't just talking about it, you're living it. Would you agree, audience? Wonderful job, proud of you. And your energy is going to be hard to beat. Excellent job, Anita. Richard.
All right. On behalf of NSA Georgia, our Speakers Academy, our Board of Directors, and this audience, we celebrate and acknowledge you, welcoming you to the realm of professional speakers. It's here that I get to pass the mic.